Hey guys, Morentin with Glaucoma Hope. So today is January 5th, 2017, and it is day 50 of 100 videos. So we're halfway, we're at the halfway point, right? So awesome. It just seems like not that long ago that we did video number 1, so time just flies by, whether you do stuff or not, right? I've been eating really healthy for these 50 days. I've been doing my oils and regimens and all this kind of stuff. Remember, like during this thing, my eye went fucking blind, right? And got vision back. I'm doing really, really good. The vision feels really, really good. But we're gonna talk about something a little bit different today. Like I mentioned yesterday, we got a new office. I'm my second day in there. Really, really happy about that. We're having that upward spiral, that beneficial domino effect where I'm just doing a bunch of things that are good and well with my body, with my business, and with a bunch of other stuff, and being patient and persistent about it, and there starts to become a snowball effect of all this good stuff that happens, and then after a while, it may flatten out a bit, but then just keep on doing stuff, and then it'll happen again, and you just ride those waves, right? But you need to go through the patience and persistence of doing the good stuff without seeming benefit for a while before you could have that snowball effect happen, right? So that's what I've done, and it's happening now. It's really, really cool. One of the really cool things that happened today is, it was set up last week, but I met with this lady today. My friend introduced me to her, and she is an Ayurvedic chef, right? She's not an Ayurvedic doctor, but she's an Ayurvedic chef. So she makes these healing, like foods and soups and recipes. She makes food for people, and she has her own spices, that are like these mixes of these Sri Lankan herbs. She gets all her stuff from Sri Lanka and all this kind of stuff. And she has these like generations old like blends that she uses. And my other friends that are really into this stuff, they say that they, that they go and grab the ingredients that are inside of her blends and put them together, and they just do not have the same taste, and they don't have the same effect, right? So, this lady, she's the woman, right? She's the one to go to, and she's in my community where I have my new office, and so she's going to help out with MOVIDA. She's going to help out with 21-day reset when we have it for other people, and make meals for people if they need it. If they don't have time to make their own meals. And she's going to give recipes for those that want to make their own meals, So I had mentioned putting in healing soups and tonic soups and all this kind of stuff, or healing soups with tonic herbs or whatever in there, and Ayurvedic herbs and all this kind of stuff. Well, that's where it's coming from, right? From her. And she's a real expert at it. And so she gave me a bunch of different things. I'm actually drinking this stuff right now. I'll see if you can see it a little bit. It's sort of golden, and it's called milk and honey. But I'm vegan, and it does. I don't know if it has honey or not, but it typically would have some dairy in it. But I'm vegan, so she made it with a coconut base. But it just has a bunch of herbs or whatever. This mix that is really, really super healing, and it has some stuff that are possibly good for my eyes as well, but it just, good with just your overall health. And so she gave me a mix for a tea, She gave me a bunch of other stuff too. I'll go grab some real quick. So So yeah, she bring me all these little bags of these herbs, like this. That's some kind of a triphala elixir right there. This is a ginger spice, so it has like ground up ginger with some other stuff, um, to help you to absorb it, right? And so it's not just the herbs, but she puts carriers in there that help with the absorption of the herbs, right? So this one's the some kind of this one's the golden milk with a coconut base. This is what I'm drinking right now. You know, this is, I'll just take these off, right? I'm sort of the opposite. You know, I'm 51 years old, but I'm nearsighted, so I could see really good close without my glasses, but I need glasses to see far, right? So that's just how I spend my whole life. But I don't need reading glasses yet. But I don't want to get, but I have to take my glasses off to read. It's interesting. Anyways, Yelpan Masala Spice Blend, just a really cool spice blend for some cooking and stuff. That one's for for your food. And this is another. This is a Thai or spice blend. It's called Kaha Turmeric, right? So it has this has fennel and turmeric in there, right? So that's what we were saying. This lady says that turmeric's really good for you, or turmeric, and it's supposed to be really good for your eyes, so it's supposed to help glaucoma, right? And but she's telling me that it's hard to absorb. It's very hard for your body to absorb it. But if you mix it with a carrier, such as fennel, it'll help the absorption into your body, and then it also helps with the absorption of other nutrients as well, right? From other foods that you eat. So it just helps you to, digest and absorb food better. A lot of this stuff is digestion based, because like a lot of your health is in your gut, right? So it's really, really cool stuff here for me, and for my company and stuff like that too, to help other people. But I'm my own guinea pig. Like I don't want to drink this shit. It's pretty good actually. This stuff is good. Yeah, there is stuff in there that's really bitter and tastes like hell, but from what I understand, but it's good for you, so you just deal with it. But this stuff right here is actually good. I would actually drink that at night, as opposed to like coffee. So but as far as the tea is concerned, this stuff's pretty good. I really like it a lot. But yeah, like having access to a lady like this, it's crazy. I mean, she's from Sri Lanka, like she does stuff right, like she, she'll make you food and put it all in glass containers, glass bottles, or whatever it is, glass containers or whatever, no plastic. All of her, like all the stuff she grinds the turmeric and everything herself. She does it with a mortar and pestle. She does not use any shears. She doesn't use any kind of metal utensils at all, because that messes with with it. Like the shavings go off into the powder. So she uses the mortar and pestle, and like she's on it. She knows what's up. She's doing things right, the way that I would do them if I was someone like her, right? I'm not someone like her, right? I'm a sorcerer, not a sorcerer, but a sorcerer, right? I source stuff, right? I source people and I source products, right? Or ingredients. So, so like you say, with the cannabis oils, having a good supply of it, not just knowing, hey, that stuff will work and that stuff will really help me out. It will be nice to have it. It's like, fuck that, man. I got the shit coming out of my fucking ears. As long as they have enough money to buy it, then I got it. That's it. So we got that taken care of. I got it taken care of for other people too. I got fucking like shit ton abundance of this stuff. Like people that just make it and make it and make it, fresh batches, on point, medicinal grade, all that stuff, right? I find people for that. They produce they produce the product, from, the ground up, literally, right? From in the ground, harvest, extract the oil, package it up, and then, ship it out. They do it all. and in a pristine fashion, medicinal grade. Boom. Superfoods, same thing. Got that on lockdown. And then things like this and the other Ayurvedic and herbalist side of things, you're getting that on lockdown too. I mean, just so many different facets, that we're able to do and get, this big, huge network built that's just really beneficial. I do it mainly, for me, right? Because I want to be able to see till I'm dead, basically, right? And the only way I'm going to be able to do that is if I take proactive measures towards it. So, this isn't something that I would choose. I wouldn't choose to go meet people in the middle of the day and fucking, be, having them give me little things like this, like, it was really nice of that lady to do that, right? Like, fucking, she came, never even talked to me before, right? Doesn't even know my name probably, and she made all that shit for me. And that's a good person right there. That's a wonderful person. And a giving person, right? So, those are the kind of people I like to help, because she has a lot to offer, and, I know a lot of people that could benefit from her, right? So that's it. So yeah. If you have, so that brings up a good point though. Instead of what I was going to say, I'll say this for both ends. So if you have, stuff going on with you that you need to get corrected, then you need to contact me so you can get in with us, and be part of us. If you are a practitioner of some sort that has some value to add, then contact me too. We'll bring you in as part of the network, and we'll talk with you, vet you, and all that kind of stuff first. But but as long as everything is cool, bring you in as part of the network, and put you out there as a referral source. So, it's all about helping people get better and expanding the network so more people have more access, to healers, right? Because, one healer could only handle so many people, So that's about it, though. It's really, really good stuff going on. The main point of all of this was, it's a, celebration. We're at the halfway point, 50 videos in. And then, just really good stuff coming around, more stuff, with these Ayurvedic herbs and all that kind of stuff. 'Cause remember, it's not just the cannabis oils, it's all this other stuff too. It's a holistic approach, right? A holistic approach to, getting your body just fucking fine-tuned and running like a well, oiled machine. And, so you enjoy your life. And one more point, right? So I get this a lot, and I used to get it more than I do now, but because people sort of understand, that I, at least that are in my immediate circle, they understand what I'm doing. But people always think that I'm doing this stuff because I want to live forever, right? And I don't want to live forever. I want to live as long as I'm going to live, in my family, that's usually about 90 fucking years, right? And I'm only 51 right now, right? So 39 more fucking years, I want to be able to see for 39 more years, right? And my right eye went blind this year. So that's a, a little bit of a troubling thing, whatever. But that's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to function well, If I make it to 90 years, that's fine. If I make it just to next year or tomorrow, that's fine with me too. I don't give a shit about that. I'm not trying to live longer. I'm just trying to be able to function well every day that I'm on this planet, right? So if I'm on this planet just one more day, then I want to function well for that day. If I'm on this planet for 39 more years, I want to function well for those 39 years, One day, 39 years, it doesn't matter to me, I just want to function well, and I want to be able to see while I'm here. And I'm going to do everything in my power, including going out and finding motherfuckers that know what's up with herbs and shit like that, to help me out. Because I know my shit, right? I know the food, and all that kind of stuff, right? I know like superfoods and their healing effects. I know cannabis oils and their healing effects. I know how the human body works and how to, make it function at optimal levels for vibrant health and, through exercise and nutrition, through, heirloom style nutrition and stuff like that with superfoods from all over the world, but not specifically herbal based, right? That's like a little specialty. Just like essential oils are also a little specialty, right? So I'm not an expert at essential oils per se either, right? We get this lady to do these herbs right here. There's another person that will come into play. We're not having them come into play right now, but down the line they will come into play. And they are Chinese herbalists, right? Because they do a lot of cool shit. And then my friend Bo, she's the essential oil lady. She's the fucking badass, world-renowned owner of Absolute Essential. She's fucking badass, right? So I could never in my lifetime, learn as much as she has even forgotten. Like she's fucking the shit, so it's easier for me to just say, hey Bo, what do you think about this? Let's develop a plan for that, let's go, than it is for me to fucking try to open a book and study and figure out and test and whatever. That doesn't make any sense. I play to my strengths, and then I bring people aboard that have other strengths that are complementary, and we just fucking kick ass, right? And initially with all of it, I'm the guinea pig. So that's why I'm doing this shit right here. This is the first day that I've had access to this stuff, and I'm on it right now. I just got home. I fired up the computer, warmed up the water, threw the shit in there. I'm gonna do some more work after this video's done, and then call it a night, right? Probably there's some other digestive herbs up there that I could do before bed and stuff like that. So I'm going to do that too, because I want to get better, and I'm going to do what it takes to get better, right? Because I'm responsible for my own health. All right. So, again, Al Morentin with Glaucoma Hope, celebrating 50 videos out of 100. All right. Remember to like these videos, share them, like the page, subscribe to the channel, whatever it is. That's it. Peace.